We're entering the Enchanted Forest today because we're going to look for something. Here, in this forest, lives a troglodyte. A troglodyte. Here, in this forest. Somewhere in the unknown. No one even knows what a troglodyte is. No one's ever seen a troglodyte. So I have no idea what I'm even looking for. But I know that it's something outside of me. So let's continue on this path. So I search, and I walk, and I wander. I don't see anything that could be misconstrued as a troglodyte. But then again, I don't even know what a troglodyte is. So perhaps I should abandon my search. You know, how often do we do that? Do we have an idea what we're looking for in life? How often do we search outside of ourselves for something that's going to fulfill us, that's going to satisfy that longing and discontent? I think a troglodyte just dropped something on my shoulder. Troglodyte droppings. I don't see anything. But how often do we wander? Wandering, not being fully present in the moment, not paying attention to where we are along this positive path for spiritual living, that's what I call it anyway, and realizing that everything I want, everything we want, is not outside of us. All this just enhances all the joy that we can find here in our hearts. Truly, we are walking in the Garden of Eden if we choose to look at it that way. The kingdom of heaven on earth, if we choose to give it that meaning. And all our joy, all our happiness, all our silliness and fun and laughter and love and all that lives in here. Pull that out of us from the inside out, by looking inside, letting it radiate from inside of us, so we light our way along this path. Not so much to show others the way or to show others that we have a light and they can follow our light, but to show others that the light in us is also in them. Go inside and find that joy. Go inside and find that happiness. Look to that joy and happiness. Look for that joy that lives you, breathes you, and is you. It's in there. It's just, what are we focusing on? What are we giving our attention to? Are we giving our attention to those things that bring us joy? Perhaps we thought that love was going to come from another person. Perhaps we thought joy and happiness was going to come from an object or some material things. That's got to come from inside first. You know, it sounds like an old cliche. You got to go inside and find it. Well, you know, I can keep walking around here and looking for troglodytes, but until I find that troglodyte in myself, I don't think I'm going to find it outside of me, because I don't even know what it looks like. How about defining what it looks like? What does that happiness look like? What does love look like? You got to find it in yourself. You got to look in the mirror and see that love, see that joy. Walk your path, choosing to look at your path as if you're strolling through the Garden of Eden. But we get to give meaning to our path. We get to give meaning to our life. We get to look at where we're walking, what's surrounding us, and give it the meaning, the beauty that it is. We can look at that any way we want. Nothing has any meaning except for the meaning that we give it. Make every step on your positive path for spiritual living mean love, mean light, mean joy, mean fun, mean silliness, and live life out loud. Live life to the fullest. Live life looking through the lens that brings you the the greatest joy, the greatest appreciation and gratitude for all that this is. Wow, what an amazing gift, open to receive divine grace. I think perhaps I have found where the troglodytes live, where they nest, where they breed. Let's take a look and see if this is their home. Oh my. Oh my. You know, that doesn't quite look like a nesting place for a troglodyte. That would stink if this is where the troglodytes live. Oh my. My, oh my. But sometimes, when we look outside ourselves, we can have thoughts that live in there. Thoughts that belong in there. Thoughts that are best left in there.